what would you do with 700,000 people in your list? How would you actually change your entire life if you were able to generate a list with almost 1 million people? You can actually have a free account, but there will be limitations as to what you can do with the account. You will need to get it upgraded to do a lot of the ninja things that we get done on the platform. Let me show you an example of the ninja that you can do on the platform. I think it's going to be, is it this link right here? Yes. Okay. So this is a quiz. All right. Now, this is not a normal thing. So let's see. I think I have it here open. Okay. So check this out. All right. I'm going to try to zoom in. Don't try to read it yet because not even I can read it, guys. All right. Not at this point. I'm going to try to go to the beginning of the quiz so you can start seeing how this whole thing works. Do you see all those lines and all that confusing, all those arrows, etc.? Don't worry about it. It's one step at a time. And this is how the whole thing starts. I have a message here, which is the beginning. If you're going to start the quiz, for example, if you're going to start the quiz, this is the first thing that you're going to see. And it says something like that. Hey, first name, how well can you speak like a shark? Let's test your knowledge. Click the button below to start the quiz. And then I create the next step of the conversation. When they click on that button, first of all, I'm going to get their phone number over here. I get their phone number and I also get their email. And depending whether I have a phone number or an email, then I go to the next step. So it's multi-channel. All these things are happening at the same time. Phone numbers, emails, messenger. I'm building a multi-channel world, omnipresent. So if I don't get you on phone number, I get you on email. If you don't open up the emails because you have a 20% open rate, I'm going to get you on Messenger. Messenger has 90% open rates. SMS has 95% open rates and above. And because of that, we want to try to communicate to you in as many places as possible. Like some of you guys already saw me everywhere. Okay, so you can see here, let's look at what is the first message after they hit start. It says over here. Okay, so check this out. First, if you see your email address below, simply tap or click on it. Otherwise, just type it in. And this is just one step at a time. And once you write that message, you grab your mouse and you drag it into a new step, which is a new message after somebody clicks on a button. And then we're waiting for the reply from the user. And once the person types in their email, then we say, thank you. Next, let's confirm your phone number. Note, your number will not be shared with anyone. You will be able to unsubscribe at any time. If you see it below, just click or tap on it. Otherwise, simply tap it, type it in. And then waiting for a reply from the user. Okay, first name, are you ready to start the quiz? Click the button below. And then when they click start the quiz, we go into the next step. Okay. And you can see here that we are getting them always in Messenger, but many cases there are some rules in the Messenger world that have been enforced by Facebook recently. For example, if somebody has not sent you a message on Messenger in the last 24 hours, as a business, you are not allowed to engage with that person anymore inside Messenger. Because of that, we have built multi-channel marketing on these platforms because we now have automated systems that detect whether a person has been active with you in the last 24 hours or not. And depending on that, we start the conversation on email, or we start the conversation on SMS, or we start the conversation on both, and we bring them back to Messenger, thereby reactivating a 24-hour window. So then we reactivate the window, and we get them over here in Messenger. An email address and a phone number is required in order to access the quiz. Would you like to continue? Select one of the buttons below to answer. So we say either yes or we say no. Okay, if at any point you'd like to unsubscribe, write the word stop or click the button below, and then this whole thing continues on, all right? Let's see, for example, the first question. Okay, for example, here it says, I'm going to check your understanding of 10 different chart words. Each question will have multiple choice answers. Just click the option below, the option that you think is the correct answer. Then when you finish the quiz, you'll find out how you did. Okay, first question. What is capital? A, the total amount of expenses that are necessary in order to make a product. Money in a business. A company's total income minus the cost to make the product. Click one of the options below to answer. Option A, option B, option C. We can even see the percentages of people clicking on it. 14% click here, 71% here, 0% here so far. So most people have clicked on money in a business. They believe that that's what capital is, all right? So now we start accumulating that particular knowledge. Seems that so far people are smart. 71% of them are giving the right answer. So now we get them to the next message. You got it. Capital money in a business. In order to start a business, you need a certain amount of capital, right? Let me zoom in on this a little bit. Click the button below to continue to the next question. Next question, right? And then the list goes on and on like that. So we're building this conversation and we're giving them different options and we're guiding them through different steps. And that's what you're doing with a quiz. Once you learn the basics of this, it becomes easier and easier to get this all set up and start creating some tools for you to be able to generate leads. If you're feeling overwhelmed, this is all about one step at a time, no matter what your business is. And now you can actually leave that link, bring them into Messenger, and have these people getting value from you with a simple click. And now you can start building conversations. Why? Because so over here, we have a section called automation, okay, on the left corner. And we can start having here different things like menus. This is what it looks like inside the actual Messenger channel about Damon, free research says, contact us. And then you can also see here things like sequences. So when I go to sequences, I can see that you can see here that I built a bunch of sequences that are providing value to people. I built a sequence on business. I also build a sequence on motivational, right? So if somebody wants to get motivated, I get them subscribed to the motivational sequence and I deliver messages to them. For example, you see here, who are you doing it for? It's a sequence. So now I'm delivering to them a message valuable inside Messenger. I also have SMS. I also have email. So I'm delivering this value to them in one of these platforms and I'm going to get them educated. What is the first message? Well, let's see what it says. What's up, first name? DJ Bot for Damon John here. Damon has a question for you in Messenger. Click the link below to check it out. This is an SMS on text. So why am I sending it on SMS? Because this is a multi-channel. Because if people have not engaged in the last 24 hours, then I cannot message them on Messenger. So what you do over here is that you start with a condition. This is called the condition, all right? If I have a phone number, I can start there. If I have an email, I can start there. And then this right here, you can see right here, this part is actually an email inside ManyChat. You guys see the power? You guys see how you can actually do an email campaign here? You can do an SMS campaign and you can do a Messenger campaign. Same thing. Who are you doing it for? Is it for you, someone else, something else? What's up, first name? So who are you doing it for? You understand my question when you watch my video. Click the button below to check it out. Guess what that button does? It gets them back to Messenger in the same conversation. Once they click on it, then we go over here to this message and it says this message here, okay? This is on Messenger. You understand my question when you watch my video. Click the button below to check it out. Now this message right here, if we go back to the beginning, all right, look at this arrow right here, this arrow. You see that arrow right here, that arrow? That arrow right here is checking a condition. And let me check that condition, all right? Whoa, this is a lot, right, guys? A lot? Well, it's time for you guys to step up your game, step up your marketing game right now. So over here, this is checking a condition by clicking a button, very simple, right? That is going to ask ManyChat if this person has been active in the last 24 hours on Messenger, yes or no. If they are active because they have been engaging and clicking buttons and maybe asking questions or whatever, then we skip this whole section right here. We don't go down here, right? Instead of going down here, we go up here. And the message is going to get directly delivered inside Messenger with over 90% open rates, right? Look at the open rates right here. We sent 26. It delivered 100%. It opened up 100%, all right? Is that crazy or what? All right, that's just an intro, guys. We can be talking about this forever, all right? I want to show you how I walked the talk on platforms like ManyChat. I'm going to open up, for example, one of the Messenger channels that I successfully built, one of my top ones in my history, one of the best, most successful Messenger ManyChat channels ever. And this is Dr. Eric Berg, all right? This guy right here, Dr. Eric Berg. This individual is one of my top guys. He's one of my top clients, somebody that's very close to me. He has almost 4 million subscribers on YouTube, and he has millions of followers across social media. And we have a very, very large business that he sells supplements to people and helps them with his content, with his education. On the ManyChat platform, look at the amount of people that we brought into this platform. active subscribers. Let's see, how many do we got? What do you guys think about that number? All right, 700,000 people that are on this particular platform, 700,000 human beings. What do you guys think? Is it an opportunity? How did we bring these people in? This is the last thing that I'm going to tell you guys today, because I am walking the talk. I do, and then I talk. I don't talk first. I do, and then I talk. What would you do with 700,000 people in your list? How would you actually change your entire life if you were able to generate a list with almost 1 million people, with emails, with phone numbers, with subscribers on Messenger that you can actually sell anything you want to and offer any products or services to? You see what I mean? This is power. And I haven't only done it one time. I have done it a few times, guys. And I rinse and repeat the process over and again. Let me show you another one. I know I told you that was going to be the last one that I would show you, right? But let me show you this final one, all right? And then I'll show you exactly how we build that path. This right here was, I think, was my either my first or my second one. It's very near and dear to my heart. Why is it so close to my heart? Because it's my dad's, and it's a business that we built together over the last 8-9 years together, all right? So check this out. It's called Metabolismo TV. If you Google him, you're gonna see that this guy is a real powerhouse, right? It's one of my biggest products also over the last several years. We have a YouTube channel with almost 3 million subscribers, and we have millions of followers on social media, Facebook and Instagram. And look at our list. Anybody wants to guess? Let's check it out. Okay, so let's see if we have any commas here. 1 comma right there and 1 comma right there, okay? What do you guys think? Am I a walker or am I a talker, all right? I have walked it every step of the way. So what I'm telling you guys is truth. What I'm telling you guys has been tested, has been proven time and time again. This list has helped me flood my business all over the world. I have a country in Puerto Rico who was the only one that we had this business in, and it became an international phenomenon, and now we are in 9 countries. What do you guys think that I'm so calm and I'm so excited about having this incredible knowledge in this era in which we're all struggling in this world, right? Because I have gold as knowledge that can help people improve their businesses. This is as real as it gets. It doesn't get more real than that. Is this Photoshop? What do you guys think? It doesn't look like it, right? I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it. Unless I'm a magician. Unless I'm a magician, all right? This is not Photoshop, all right? So I'm refreshing the window. Let me see how fast this thing goes. Hopefully it doesn't make me look bad. It refreshed it. Hey, no hands, right? I'm not guilty. Okay, let's go at it again. Does it have the same zeros on it? And does it have the same commas on it? Boom. 1,150,026 human beings on earth have trusted in me with my strategies for me to be able to provide more value to them and educate them and give them something that's going to make their lives better.